I, along with both Rachels, went to a Weird Al concert. I know. Basically the coolest thing you've ever heard. I'm not surprised. He has won a Grammy. I'm gonna check that later, but yes, he has won a Grammy. So he's pretty much one of the most famous people alive. And I got to sit in the front row with both my sister and one of my best friends. So the Rachels and I did the VIP experience, which was really cool because you get to see Weird Al twice. And I was gonna say have words with him, but have, a little conversation. Tell him he's the best person ever, that sort of thing. And he'll say, yes, I am. Thank you for saying that again. We rode up in my sister's Jeep. She is wearing her Weird Al dinosaur shirt and looking super cool. We're not at all stressed out. And this is Rachel 2's outfit. She is tacky also. I too am tacky. And I was very excited about it. I'm wearing my Freddy Krueger Vans, so be jealous. The concert took place at the Majestic. We had been there before for a VIP experience, and it was super awesome. There is the poster outside of the Majestic. This was called The Ill-Advised Vanity Tour by Weird Al Yankovic. Also, Emo Phillips was going to be there. So for the vanity tours that he has done before, so he had, I think it was before COVID, or maybe right after COVID, I'm not sure. I think this is the first time he's been out since COVID doing concerts. But for this, it's more of him and the band on the stage. It's less showy. He's going to be doing his original songs that he created. You may think, oh, he only does parodies. No, this man is an artiste. So he has definitely written some of his own music as well. So the Vanity Tour is more about the music that Weird Al the Genius has written himself. By himself, I mean others may help him, I'm not sure. I don't know the whole creative process, but I would love to sit in. So Weird Al, just let me know and I'll be there. So there he is, the unfortunate return of the ridiculously self-indulgent, ill-advised Vanity Tour. That's what the whole thing was called. And he also made Jackson Park Espresso, which is a coffee based on one of his songs. So we got to have some of that. This is a chandelier. When you entered the Majestic, it just looked really incredible. And it's something that I think my grandmother would have loved to see. In fact, this whole theater, she would just love to be in there. It was very decorative in both the carvings and the chandelier. So perfect for the Vanity Tour. So this is the MC. We got to play Jeopardy, or we also got to quack the Jeopardy song, which my sister thought was absolutely hilarious. She laughed out loud a lot. It was great. I enjoyed quacking along with everybody else. Very much a Weird Al feeling. We were all one. So we had a whole lot of fun watching the Jeopardy happen. I already forget the names of the people that went up there. It's a big fun time. Basically, it's Weird Al trivia. They had different categories for each, like Jeopardy, different categories. You pick different money amounts worth, and then you win money. Not real money in this case, just victory, or you just lose at Jeopardy, which, wouldn't you know it, another Weird Al song. One of the questions on the album category was, what album had 3 food songs on it? And the person answering said the Food album, which was a thing. And they're like, well, we'll accept that answer. But they were looking for something different. I don't remember what it was. But anyway, the Food album, Weird Al actually didn't want to make. And I found this out because my friend Casey, she brought her Food album, because me and her loved the Food album. She brought her Food album cover to get signed by Weird Al many a year ago. And he said, I just really didn't think this was gonna be a hit, but here you are bringing it to get signed. Who's gonna want to listen to an album all about food? Well, at least 2 of us. So we were also allowed to get 1 snack. I had a Snickers because in our little VIP package, you get 1 ticket. You can get a non-alcoholic beverage, or you could get a snack, which I went straight for the Snickers because that is soup. Let me back up. We were in the Jeep And I said, I really want candy. I want my snack pass. And my sister said, well, Paula, I don't think they're going to be doing that this year. And I thought, well, they better. Just saying. So Weird Al came through and got me a Snickers personally via a little snack ticket. So I got my Snickers. This is the view from the back. All in all, really great. Whoa! We're gonna pan down. They are setting up, so now Jeopardy's over. They're setting up for Weird Al now. They were discouraging videos of Weird Al, so we followed the rules. We just took some pictures, some of ourselves right here. So here's all three of us together with our outfits, and I love our outfits. I love the Hawaiian shirt theme we went for. Downstairs at the Majestic, they had all of this stuff that is movie related, and it had the history of the Majestic there. It's a very old building, if you couldn't tell by the decorations inside. It was very informative. Did I read everything? No. I only had a few minutes and I wanted to go to the bathroom. Which, wouldn't you know it, at this venue, at this particular performance of Weird Al, is probably most performances of Weird Al, the women's line for the bathroom is basically non-existent, while the men's line is very, very long. So, ladies, come to the Weird Al concert. There we are sitting in our front row seats! Yes. We were thinking we were the coolest people on earth, which I guess is a fact, because we saw Weird Al on the front row. Here is what is behind us. There's 2 balconies back there, and we would actually get to go up there to wait on Weird Al to sign stuff for us, up on that second one. But here is Weird Al in action. If you've been to a concert before, but not a Vanity Tour concert, this looks a lot different than what you've seen before. But again, his band members are just all sitting. He talks more with the audience. There's less fanfare. Still very, very fun, but it's more personal versus him playing all the covers and being really theatrical about everything. So, as we all know, I'm sure, Weird Al has a movie about himself now. Daniel Radcliffe is playing Weird Al himself, and apparently, I don't even know if this is true because he got us so hard, but the credit song for the movie is a new song by Weird Al, and he said that he was going to play it for us. Everyone was excited, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to be one of the first people to ever hear this. And the lights went black as if he was about to play, and then he said, no, I can't do that. Just all this excitement builds to nothing, but he did play several of my favorites. But yes, he had a very fun, dramatic time on stage, and everyone greatly enjoyed it. I think the Horoscope song was my favorite, and then also Got a Funny Feeling You Don't Love Me Anymore. And we got the extra gory version of Santa Went Crazy, so who doesn't love that? And specifically, whenever Santa was shot down over West Virginia, so there's a little gap in the music, and everything was silent except for Rachel 1 when she said, yay! Because she was so excited that it was the extra gory version of Santa Went Crazy. And of course, he played the accordion as he does in regular fashion. Normally there's a big fanfare when he brings it out, but he just picked it up and we were all excited all at once. Oh, he also played Albuquerque. I can't believe I forgot about that. I love it when he plays that song. And I know it's so exhausting. If I'm not mistaken, it's 11 minutes long. And it's a very long story. If you've never heard that song and you have 11 minutes of spare time, I encourage you to go listen to it. It's hilarious. Towards the end of the concert, this is Weird Al waiting for his encore so he could come out and play some more songs. But it just kind of looks funny because he's just sitting there. It looks like he's trying to get rid of us, but we're all still there because it's Weird Al. It's my sister's hero. Thus, I know everything because my sister would listen to his CDs in the car when we were growing up. So I just learned all the songs. And then Rachel too learned some of the songs from me because I had them on my iPod. Whenever we'd go on tennis trips, we'd listen to it. So this is now the very, very end of the concert where he is actually for real leaving. And we are all very sad because Just have to wait till he decides to go on another vanity tour. So while we were sitting there, my sister and Rachel too were packing up ready to go because as VIP people, we had to go up into the balcony soon. But I was off staring into space and just watching the people on the stage, which this is one time it was beneficial because I made eye contact with the person who was in charge of the VIP people, and I saw him walking and he saw me staring way down in the front row, and he said, "Here," and handed me the piece of paper. And I said, "Well, okay." And I stood up and I went over there and grabbed it, and it was a set list that the band was using. And we all got a video with the set list, as you can see, because we were all very, very excited about it. And then we collectively decided that Rachel 1 should have the set list because the rest of us love Weird Al, but are we obsessed with Weird Al? Not as much. There's only a slight obsession. Rachel 1, he's basically a part of her life. The set list included Lame Claim to Fame, Close But No Cigar, CNR, Dare to Be Stupid, Melanie, Craigslist, Velvet Elvis, You Don't Love Me Anymore, I'll Sue Ya. That's another one that I like a lot. Your Horoscope for Today, The Night Santa Went Crazy, Generic Blues, My Baby's in Love with Eddie Vedder. I like that song too. Skipper Dan, Good Old Days, Albuquerque. Honestly, they're all pretty darn good. It's hard to go wrong with the Weird Al song. So after we acquired the set list, we then went up to the first balcony and waited there to meet Weird Al. This is going to be when we were going to take pictures with him, and they were very efficient. It was just taking a long time for everyone to be prepared for us to go back there. But once the line started moving, it really wasn't bad. We got in our big line, then we took our pictures. Mine was... So, they had a screen or a plexiglass in between us and Weird Al. And so, you took a picture far away and then they photoshopped you closer together. Well, mine didn't work out the way I wanted it to. And it looked kind of dumb. I wanted to make a little heart with Weird Al like this. I can't even do it right here. Anyway, this is supposed to be a heart, but it ended up looking like this, a circle. The circle of life, I guess. I don't know. That was a little disappointing, but fortunately my sister fixed it for me. I will put the picture here. So as you can see, it's much better. And her picture looked really awesome. And Rachel 2's picture was pretty cool because she was doing the Dragon Ball Z where they combine. I can't think of it right now, and I'm not gonna Google it because I'm tired, okay? Y'all can Google it yourself. Anyway, where they combine and become one person and, you know, stronger than yesterday. We also got some merch, so check it out. So Weird Al knows who I am now, personally. Also knows Rachel 1 and Rachel 2 personally. You should definitely know Rachel 1 personally, the amount of times that she's seen him. So we also got a signed object. Because of COVID, he was just signing the poster, so we all got a signed poster. In the past, he has signed individual personal items. That was not the case today due to protocols he had in place, which was fine. I'm fine with it. Things we got as a VIP person, I mean, I'd take him to work. I just wouldn't want him to get stolen. Everyone would be so jealous. It's unfortunate that I don't actually drink coffee, because I'm sure this would be the best tasting coffee I've ever had in my life. Jackson Park Espresso. Again, I don't drink it. Probably be giving this to Rachel 1. Here's my lanyard, because I know we all need to see it. Also, while I am digging through my bag anyway, I want to show you my super cool ornament I got from Rachel 2 when she went to Alaska. That's right, she went to Alaska. And I got a macaroon, and I'm excited about it. This is from the North Pole, where Santa's from. So this is, I guess, before he went crazy. But here he is, a little macaroon. Perfect color, by the way. Okay, now I can rate his VIP experience, because now I am done talking. So, I would say best VIP experience based on the value of what you are paying for We got to meet Weird Al twice, essentially, have a short conversation, and received a signed item. We got pictures with him. We got to play Jeopardy, which was really fun. Very good fan interaction by Weird Al. So good job, Weird Al. This is why you're the best. Not that you need any more praise, because I'm sure you already know. Let's hear a word from the Rachels, which I have via text, as I typically do. Rachel 1 says, I love Weird Al. He is my hero, and any show he puts on, I will love. Literally, he could sit on stage and eat his lunch, and I would be pleased. This is all accurate. I love the MC for the VIP stuff. He gets better with each experience. The venue was great. The drinks were great. The staff at the venue were great. The people that go to his concerts are always pleasant, but also odd. I like the mix. I don't care for emo. He was the opener, Emo Phillips. I don't either. His new jokes were about the same as his old jokes to me. We're here for Al. I don't know. Other people like him, so to each his own. All right, Rachel 2. The Weird Al concert was a complete success, as always. Even though I've only been to 2 of his concerts, they both were super amazing and totally blew me away. The venue was beautiful old theater, the drinks were delicious, and the parking was easy, too. Okay, ever since the Fan Expo fiasco, parking easily is just a godsend. Anyway, continuing. The staff were also very nice. Weird Al and his band put on a fantastic show filled with fun, lights, fog, and all things Al. He is just as good, if not way better, in person than he is on his records. So all the more reason to see him. I think that just about says everything. We can only praise him so much before it'll go directly to Weird Al's head. So, I should probably cut it off here. But you know what? Thanks for being here today. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on what we're up to over here. Hope you have a super awesome, fantastic day, and I'll see you out there somewhere. Bye!